Hey guys, it's SJ. Welcome round to just having a moment of calm. It is the Easter holidays. We've just got in from a day out. Yesterday I filmed a what I eat in a day video, and I just sort of filmed little clips of everything I ate. This kind of season is my absolute favourite for food because I'm vegetarian and I absolutely love all the kind of like spring foods. It's just so nice to be able to have salads and stuff basically all day every day. So there's a lot of salad going on, but also it's a really lazy meals. I think I also filmed the kids meals because it's Easter holidays. This week I just basically bought a lot of more prepared things because I just wanted to be out as much as possible, out and busy with the kids and not preparing food. So yeah, there's a little bit of what we eat. For some ideas and things like that. I'm always just curious. I know you guys are always curious about what I'm eating and how I'm maintaining my weight loss, because I lost 4 stone a few years ago now, still coping it off. But I also just wanted to quickly touch on body dysmorphia and what it is, because it's been really in my mind. The thing happened with Khloe Kardashian where she posted that picture of her got posted against her will. And then they kind of raised a discussion around body dysmorphia and how she should be in control of how her image and how her pictures are seen across social media. And that was for her to decide. And I kind of agree with that. None of us want somebody just posting without our permission. We have good angles and bad angles. And I think we should be really wary of people's insecurities and how a bad photo can really upset people. And I've been feeling particularly up and down with my body image. And I've pinpointed it because we're coming out of lockdown and I'm seeing people that I haven't seen in a really long time. And for some reason, I'm somebody, and I've talked about this before, where if something bad's going on or there's an anxiety going on that could be about something totally different, my brain switches that on to a little bit of self-loathing, and particularly about my body shape and my weight. And then I get obsessed with that rather than obsessing about the actual real life thing that's happening. It's a horrible thing to do to yourself, and I really hate it, and I really love being conscious of it and being able to give myself that talking to of like, this isn't actually, you know, doesn't matter, it's not actually what's going on. You don't suddenly look totally disfigured, or you haven't suddenly, you know, your body shape isn't suddenly disgusting, or all these sort of things. And what I experience isn't obsessively looking in the mirror, it's that I can't look in the mirror. I don't look in the mirror. Like wash my face to one side, I'll avoid mirrors, and I'll take a long time getting ready in the morning because I just can't, everything I put on just looks horrible on me in my state of mind. So I just wanted to say, if anyone's feeling like that at the moment particularly, then I really get it. And it's not so much a negative thing. I think it's more of a thing of just being really self-conscious and then being a bit kind to yourself and being like, this is a thing, it's an anxiety thing, we're going back out into the world. Everyone will be feeling tiny bits, you know, anxious about the world opening up, and then how we're going to be perceived and seeing people we haven't seen in a really long time. It's literally like a huge personal thing. So recognise it, be aware of it, but don't let it stop you going out and doing things and seeing people, because I think at some points in my life I would have let it stop me going to baby groups or meeting up with people or anything like that. And if you need to feel good about yourself, just remember that, you know, how would you feel if you saw a friend hadn't seen in ages? Are you there to judge, to criticise, to critique? No, you're not. You wouldn't even notice. So give yourself the same kindness and remember why your friendships are there. I'll come back at the end. This is what I ate in a day after all that waffle, but I want to tell you more about it. So my breakfast was gluten-free bread. We've all gone gluten-free to support Finn, who's gone gluten-free. This one's actually really nice, and I just have it with these sweet cucumbers. I am obsessed. I've got this from Sweden. Don't blame me. I can have these in the morning, straight up. I don't add any spread, but I did add some tomatoes. I had these really yummy tomatoes. This is really filling and yummy and fresh. We stopped at the coffee shop. It was open. The kids found some gluten-free, nut-free snacks. I don't have a mad sweet tooth, so I just had a coffee with some oat milk. And we ended up going home then for lunch. I buy about 4 packs of This Isn't Chicken a week because you can just snack on it. It's so yummy if you're plant-based. So the kids were just kind of playing. We actually had friends coming over this afternoon, so I had this pre-prepared salad really fast from M&S and mixed that, and the kids had this gluten-free macaroni with meatballs and veg. So my salad was really nice. I added some extra leaves and some balsamic dressing, and it was really good. For dinner, the kids had this made without wheat codfish fingers, and I did those in the air fryer. We've got an air fryer, so it's a really healthy way of cooking. They really like it, and they had that with rice, so I just cleaned some rice, a cup of rice for the 3 of them, and then you cook it with a cup and a half then of water. Always comes out perfect. They had broccoli, peas and sweet corn with their dinner, and for Freddie then I did egg fried rice with some red onion, and then cracked the egg into the side of the pan with one hand, trying to film myself. It didn't go so well. And cooked it up, and he's 11, so he tries a bit more exotic things and liked it. Yummy! Somebody recommended the Galaxy vegan chocolate. Finn had that. For my dinner, once the kids were in bed, I had these tofu wieners. I still love them. And I had that with some lentil dal, spinach and broccoli. That's steamed, which is why it looks a bit weird. So that's what I ate in my day yesterday. It's pretty typical. I am a bit of a salad monster. That makes sense. I love salad. I would always choose it over anything else. But I will do some more where I make my own salads, because I do normally make my own salads. I just am having a super lazy week and just wanted to have loads of pre-prepared stuff that I could dump in and take out to the parks and stuff like that. And we've had friends round. It's been really different, but I have noticed that behaviour of mine and this like kind of dysmorphia and this displaced anxiety on my body, on myself, and that goes to me, to my body, but it can be for people. It can be their nose or their hair or anything about themselves, and you pick yourself apart rather than just going, do you know what, this is a bit different. I haven't been out in a long time, haven't seen people in a while, haven't had my hair done, you know, haven't had my nails done, I haven't had anything done, haven't booked anything, and yet it doesn't matter, you know, it's not what anyone else is thinking. And if it's fine to have those thoughts, it's very normal. And if it's the way that your mind works, I'm always going to have these feelings, and I'm always going to go to more self-criticism than maybe other people do. But I have really pushed through it, and I now just know not to let it stop me. So I know that I'm at the beginning of my kind of spiral when I start noticing everyone else, and it gets really tiring because you're just literally constantly looking at everyone else and going, what size are they? Have they lost weight? Have they gained weight? Are they the same size? And comparing, and just like, I just get that's when I notice it, when I start. It's like a bit like when you really, I guess another way, like when you're really broody on a baby, so then you see prams and babies everywhere, or you know, things just seem to really stick out at you more, and it becomes really in your consciousness. And that's what the stage I'm at. And I know that I get to that stage first, and then I have to just kind of rein myself in and go, you know, what's going to be the fallout of this? Is it going to be that you feel self-conscious anywhere you go when you see your friends that you haven't seen in a while? Don't be silly. Don't let things hold you back. And that's the kind of point I've got to now, where I can kind of go, okay, put that to one side and carry on, and just kind of don't swallow it. I look at it, I go, oh, hello, old friend. Hello, like, oh, I don't look in the mirror anymore. I stand to one side, so I do my makeup. Like if I was using my camera, I would literally just do like that, and I would never, like, I find it hard to be full front. But funnily enough, I don't mind talking to you guys, and you know I don't mind how I look on these videos. Often I do them with like no makeup and stuff. But yeah, it's a really weird rambly video, but I just felt like a lot of you might be feeling the same, and I just wanted to say, don't let it hold you back. Get out there and enjoy life. You deserve it. You've done a year in lockdown. We're all coming out with a big smile on our face. I feel like the world is so kind at the moment. I hope. So yeah, anyway, ramble over. I also did a charity shop that day, yesterday, and I did a little bit more today. Obsessed when I realised I could go to the charity shop, so I would do a little quick charity haul coming up as well. Any more videos you would like to see from me, pop them below, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.